Okay, move to Chan quickly.
Yeah,
yep,
Chan.
that's what we're going to.
D-Day.
Nigeria. Okay, we don't have to like. Okay, just take a draw. You know, sometimes there's some championship. You know you're playing when you know you're playing your last game. It's your last group game. You have it in your hand. You're at the top of the group, right? You know what you need to do. Don't even lose.
Yes, I think anything less than a victory will be a very disappointing result for Salisu and his boys, because they've not been too convincing. Against Rwanda was a goalless draw. Then they struggled to get a victory against Libya, albeit from a set piece as well. So I think from open play, they need to show more creativity. They need to show more dominance. And also to secure the top spot, they need to get a victory against the whooping boys of the group, Equatorial Guinea, tonight.
Okay. Interesting. Very straightforward. Very straightforward. Play Equatorial Guinea and try and get the victory, Cecilia. And based on what I've seen so far, you can't really put it past the Super Eagles doing just that, although the Equatorial Guineans are surely planning an upset. Let's listen to the coach of the team, Salisu Yusuf, as well as Ike Chukwezenwa, their pre-match reactions and pre-match comments ahead of that game tonight.
It was very cold. And the weather here is, I think the weather here is good with nearly the same weather we have in Nigeria, especially in the northern part. But the focus is to win the game, because we want to be first. It's very important. Anything you do, you be first. If you cannot be first, then you can be second. But I think it's in our hand to fight to be first, and we're going to fight to be first.
Yeah, I think it's a nice environment. The players were relaxed because we think right now we're in Nigeria compared to the cold there in Tangier. But all the same, because even there in the cold in Tangier, we are used to the weather, and most important thing, we know why we are here. We put that behind us, and I think presently now here in Agadir, I think it's a good weather for us, so we'll see how it goes with the weather.
That's it there. Ike Chukwezenwa are not bothered by the weather conditions in Agadir. It's all about just getting our 3 points against Equatorial Guinea tonight in Agadir. Cecilia, weather, I mean, that's on the back burner.
They're not thinking about that.
Yeah, that's not the issue. I mean, weather, I mean, how would you, because it's the same weather for the same, for all the teams in our city.
Well, from a coach's point of view, it's crucial to talk about the weather, because we are coming from the part of the world where the temperature is usually between 22 to 28, 30 degrees, 32 in some places. And now you're going to Morocco, which is really cold, and it's close to the temperatures of the European countries. So, and they only have a few weeks to adapt, you know. So it could be a factor, it could be difficult, you know. And also in terms of the health of the players, their conditioning as well, you know, you need to factor in a lot of things. So I think it's a great point they're talking about the weather, and I think so far they've been able to acclimatize well.
Yeah, so good for them.
It's a good one. Yeah. Okay, and of course, they're not just talking about the weather, they're also talking about the game. Why the Equatorial Guineans are boasting and all that, they will beat the Super Eagles. But then, well, Coach Salisu Yusuf, he knows what to do. The work is cut out. Of course, the Kechukwu wants to know their eyes already in the quarterfinals. And so tonight, we know they will definitely not want to lose the game. Listen to them now.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough game like any other game, because at least they will play for pride, for their own careers, and they're going to come fighting, you know, and we're going to fight back too. So it's a very important game, because it's the game that will take us to the quarterfinal as group leaders. So we're not going to joke with this game. We're going to give it all out, all the components that will make us to win. We'll do it.
Victory is something that gives confidence to a team, and winning Libya, I think it has boosted the morale of every player, which means we can do it, we can make our country proud. And I think going into the last game is very important to come out and do the best for ourselves, because the game against Libya was not an easy game. I think it was, I don't know how to classify it. It was a game that gave us what we want now in the competition by beating them by a long goal. So I think it has given a lot of morale in the team, and every other person in the team is happy and focused ahead of the next game, because that winning shows that we can do it, and I think we can do it.
I love that level of confidence. You know, somehow when you just win a game, the confidence continues and it's flowing. From what he has said, I think this game tonight, well, the Guineans should just be thinking of, okay, you're losing it already. Tired.
Yeah, but the Guineans as well too are confident. I know your coach as well too, and the importance of confidence in any sport, it cannot be overemphasized.
Yeah, because obviously the coach might just want to give some other players a run out, and they will want to definitely cement their places in the team going forward, and also probably secure deals outside the shores of the continent. So you never know; they might just be out there blazing and running the Nigerian team ragged, so they have to be very careful with the way they handle the Equatorial Guineans.
Absolutely, you can't take them lightly at all. Let's go and listen. Let's hear from the camp of the Equatorial Guineans now. They're all aiming for an upset against the Super Eagles of Nigeria tonight.
The answer is straight away coming to win. This is our will. We knew from the beginning that we're coming in a group very difficult for us. But no, there's no way we can lose. By winning, by drawing, or by losing, we'll be winning because we are accumulating experience. We are sure that in the next years, in the next competitions, this team will be better because it's here accumulating new experience. We don't have a professional league at home. The players are domestic players and all we have to do is to keep believing in our capabilities. We have our guns to show up against Nigeria, and we'll be there to win.
That's it, the camp of the Equatorial Guineans. The coach there speaking through an interpreter ahead of that match against Nigeria tonight. Let's go to Agadir in Morocco now for more updates on the 2018 African Nations Championship. Our correspondent, Irene, is on the line. And Irene, good morning. Thanks for joining us on the show again.
Yeah, good morning, Tayo. Good morning, Sisi.
Yeah, good morning. Great to have you. I mean, what's the latest update coming out of the camp of the home-based Eagles? We hear there was a behind closed doors training session last night.
Yeah, Tayo. After the press conference, which started at 4 p.m. and it lasted for 20 minutes, I had to stay back at the stadium for the training of the Super Eagles to see if I could get a feel, of the training. But they came in at about 8:10, and the organizers, the authorities there at the stadium said it would be a closed doors training, and so we were not allowed to take any clips of the Super Eagles training for yesterday.
Any particular reason did they give any reason for that? Or was it just for them to focus for tonight's game?
Well, I feel because it's already close, it's a day to the game, and they want to do their tactics and all that, so they don't want the press to have a clips of what will transpire or the tactics they are going to use for today's game.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that's a good one. And now from the Equatorial Guinea camp, we listened to the coach, and he was talking about the fact that all they want to do is they're not going to lose the game today. What's the expectations from the Guineans, the Equatorial Guineans, of course, from the coach, the players, and also the fans that are there?
Cecilia, they are very, very, very confident. They are playing for pride. They don't want to go back to Equatorial Guinea without picking a point at all. And they are saying that they're trying to pick their first win against the Super Eagles. And the coach sounded so confident. The captain of the team sounded so confident that the game against the Super Eagles, they are going to pick their first win.
Wow.
I mean, Irene, the confidence in your voice, I'm even shaking here. From what you're saying, you think they can really do that? I mean, do you think they can do that? No sentiment here.
Yeah, Cecilia, to be frank with you, I saw the first 5 minutes of the training with the Equatorial Guineans, and from what I saw from the training, that was about, they did their training about 7:30 p.m. Our time here. And wow, Cecilia, I think they're battle ready to face the Super Eagles. They're battle ready. They're
good for them. They will need a lot of luck tonight, definitely, against the Super Eagles. Rene, before we let you go, what is the general feel? What's the mood like in Agadir ahead of this match? We know the Super Eagles are in town. Okay, it's not the foreign-based players, but it's still Nigeria. And Nigeria has a reputation for being, one of the giants when it comes to football in Africa. What's the mood like? Are the fans looking forward to this game?
It's, rightly so, Tayo. The fans, they're eager to see today's game, and
right.
you know, if you look at the weather here, in the afternoon it's always hot, but at night it's cold, and very early in the morning it's very cold. And I think the players, they're already used to the weather from Tangier to come to this place, and I think they are battle ready for this game. The fans are expecting a lot from the Super Eagles, and they won't want to feel the fans here and the fans back at home.
Now, the fans, who are they really, supporting? Sometimes some can be biased. Super Eagles is a super brand, it's a big name. Are they tilting towards the way of the Super Eagles?
Well, Cecilia, if you watch the goal Sonny Falaye scored during the game against Libya, you can see that some Moroccan fans were actually cheering the Super Eagles to win. So if you talk of fan base here, some of the Moroccan fans here, they're actually rooting for the Super Eagles to win against the Equatorial Guineans.
Okay. Irene, thank you very much. And when we get to talk to you again, we'll be celebrating the quarterfinal tickets.
Hopefully. Yes, I hope so. I'm also praying here that Super Eagles wins this game, because if they win the game, they'll return to Tangier. But if they finish second in their group, they'll stay here for their quarterfinal game on Sunday.
You don't like it to now get there, right?
I actually wanted to finish top of their group.
And go back.